Aphorism number 87. And thus the physician obtains more precise information respecting each particular detail, but without ever framing his questions so as to suggest the answer to the patient, so that he shall only have to answer yes or no, else he will be misled to answer in the affirmative or negative something untrue, half true, or not strictly correct, either from indolence or in order to please his interrogator, from which a false picture of the disease and an unsuitable mode of treatment must result. Explanation of aphorism number 87. In this aphorism, Dr. Henneman has given idea about how to ask question to patient. Thus, the physician obtains more exact information respecting to each particular symptom, but he should inquire without asking the questions which suggest answer to the patient, so that he shall have to answer in only yes or no, else he will be misled to answer in the affirmative or negative something which may be untrue, half true, or strictly not correct. This may happen either from indolence of the patient or in order to please his interrogator. From such incorrect answers, false picture of the disease is obtained, and so unsuitable mode of treatment must result. Footnote number 82. For instance, the physician should not ask, was not this or that circumstance present? He should never be guilty of making such suggestions which tend to seduce the patient into giving a false answer and a false account of his symptoms. Explanation of footnote number 82. For example, physician should not ask, was not this or that circumstance present, but he should ask what circumstance was present. Physician should never be responsible for making such suggestions which tend to influence the patient for giving a false answer and a false account of his symptoms. Aphorism number 88. If in these voluntary details nothing has been mentioned respecting several facts or functions of the body or his mental state, the physician asks what more can be told in regard to these parts and these functions or the state of his disposition or mind. But in doing this, he only makes use of general expressions in order that his informants may be obliged to enter into special details concerning them. Explanation of aphorism number 88. In this aphorism, Dr. Henneman has given idea about how to know other symptoms. If patient has not mentioned regarding several parts of functions of the body or his mental state, then physician should ask him regarding these parts and functions and state of his disposition or mind to tell in more detail. But while doing these inquiries, he can make use of general expressions only in order that it may be obliged to enter into special details concerning them. Footnote number 83. For example, what is the character of his stools? How does he pass his water? How is it with his day and night sleep? What is the state of his disposition, his humor, his memory? How about the thirst? What sort of taste has he in his mouth? What kinds of food and drink are most relished? What are most repugnant to him? Has each its full natural taste, or some other unusual taste? How does he feels after eating or drinking? How he anything to tell about the head, the limbs, or the abdomen?